Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. We are going to do a few more things in the album that we are currently working on, which is the mini album mashup using the Masters of Magic paper collection. All the links to everything is down in the description box and in the first pinned comment. And there's a video playlist for this entire album. If you want to start at the beginning, I will link it up here. I mean, we're not finished with it yet, but in the future, it will be the entire album. But this is how far we've gotten so far. We've just have a few more things left to do, and the covers, which I think I have an idea of what I want to do with the covers. I think. But I'm not super sure yet, so we're just going to finish up with a few things inside the album today. There's also timestamps and all that stuff down in the description box and the first pinned comment. So, what were we going to do today? Oh, let me show you something I did off camera. So I'm actually going to start on this back fin here because I did something off camera, which is I put this washi piece, this journal spot, this is from the journal spot set number 2. And this is a Photomat's Essentials. I just liked the contrast, and I stuck that down to the belly band. I just liked the contrast between this and this. I just wanted to break it up just a little bit more. And I think I'm going to leave this for pictures, you know, or photomats or full pictures or whatever. I don't think I'm going to add anything in here. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe. But for here, we're going to do an insert. And it's going to be a simple one, so I just went ahead and prepared it, and no big deal. So this is the Photomat's Essentials 2, and it's the biggest version. I'm going to leave it as a booklet, and you can put 4x6 photos here if you want. But I was going to decorate it with this little piece here that I fussy cut out of, and I didn't keep that paper. Shoot, let me find it. I fussy cut it out of this piece right here. So this was in the paper collection, and it was one of the smaller images. I just liked this mushroom situation here, so I was going to add it to the front of here just to give it a little something. And that's a Photomat insert, so that's room for 4 more photos. Sorry, I turned my back there just a second, but I didn't ink it up. Okay, let me do that just quickly. And I'm just going to glue it down to, I'm trying to decide if I need it cattywonked like this. Because this part here, is, I'm afraid it's going to get broke off. I don't know. Okay, so I could either have it wonky, like that, or I could have it go up and down, kind of like that. I like it like that because I'm just going to glue it down to here and down to here and leave it open so that you could still put a photo there if you wanted to. So I'm going to grab my Fabri-Tac. And I'm going to put a little dot of glue here and glue down here. And I'm just going to, simple as that, just glue it down. Oh, I got a lot of glue down here. So I'm gonna try to get that off. A lot of glue. So isn't that cute? Simple, but I like it. So then it'll go under this. I'm going to lift this up so I don't tear it up. So then it's going to go under here, like that. So you can't really see the decoration, but when you pull it out, it's so cute, right? Okay, so that is all I'm going to do, I think, for an insert under here. And I also kind of like that layered look, you know, on top of each other. I just think that looks really, really nice. It's very eye-catching. And I think that we're done with that part of the album. And the next thing I want to do is, where's that one piece? Is it here? Yes. Okay, this spread here. I have been thinking and thinking and thinking, and I figured out what I want to do here. So we have this piece left over from page 9. It's the other one of the other pockets that I have trimmed out, I've scored, and I've put tape on it. And then this was the piece that I said we needed to hang on to, the leftover piece that we actually cut off when we had that mat, when we did that mat. So we're going to use this on this. We're going to mat it with this little pocket, except I'm going to use this side of it. So I'm going to mat this with this, and we're going to add a pocket. And then the insert is also something that we had left over from another page. So this is from page, whoops, let me scooch over. This is from page 7. And we had this left over, so I have trimmed that all the way out. I've inked it up, and then I have traced 2 mats, which is on page 19. This was from the paper collection, and it's the one and only purplish looking paper. And then this one was a scrap left over from the shades of color from doing another page. So I just cut them out, inked them up, and we're ready to go. And that's all we're going to need from the templates. So everything was already printed as far as the templates was, except for the mats, and that was pretty easy to do. So what I want to do is I want to match it up to the bottom here. So how am I going to do that? Let me see. I'm trying to figure out here. So I've got it about 1/4 of an inch up. I bet you I'll be able to. I'm going to use my glue stick. I'm going to take the tape backing off. I'm going to use my glue stick, and I'm going to do my best to match it up. Okay, let's see. I'm going to center it from side to side. And whoop. Does that look right? Come up just a little bit. Okay. Let me look in the camera. How does that look? Did I do good? It looks pretty good. Okay. Right, I'm going to take the tape backing off of these 2 sides. And we're going to make a pocket. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and mat this since I've got it sitting here. Sometimes it's nice when you're a little bit more limited on your choices of what you can do. Like if you make yourself use the things that are printed out already, or the scraps that are already being used, or all the things. Sometimes it makes it a little bit more freeing for some reason. Is that weird? I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I kind of feel like it's a little bit more freeing. So, and while we're matting, I'm going to mat this really fast. We're not going to turn it into like a tag or anything. It's just going to be, I mean, we're not going to turn it into a tag shape. It's just going to be an insert that we're going to decorate just a little bit. You could put photo mats on there. You could do 3x4 photo mat. You could just do journaling. You could mat the whole thing with an actual photo if you wanted to, which I think is fun. I've done that before. Whoa. Let me burnish this really quick. Make sure that that tape is sealed down. Okay, so it's going to go either on this side like this, maybe. It's going to be sticking in like that, or the other way. I haven't decided which. Actually, I don't know. So, I've got some inserts. I've got some embellishments So I'm going to grab a few things. First one is, these are Photomats Essentials, and they're what are they for? 3x4. Excuse me. I need to stamp them, and I just cut the border off. So, so that it kind of had a nice little contrast against that. Stamp it with my stamp set. And then I got this little chipboard embellishment that's just all the aces, and I thought I would have that in between. And it doesn't, because it doesn't really bother me that they're sideways. You know what I mean? So I thought that'd be cute. I gotta sneeze, hold on. So I'm just gonna glue it down in the four corners because I think that's kind of fun to have like faux, you know, photo corners looking. Where it's still, oh, that's way too much glue. Where it looks like it's not glued all the way down. I don't know if you'd ever be able to tell, but now I need to decide where I want this one to go. Do I have it all the way up there? Yeah, I'm going to try to get it all the way up there. That's kind of neat. Look, maybe I should pull it down just a little. Oh, that's glue stick. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this, but I'm just going to put a line of glue right down the middle so that it, in case it overlaps, I don't want it to block the photo from being put in there. Oh, that turned out super cute. It's way better than I thought it was going to turn out. That's adorable. This paper, although it's pretty, I feel like it was super in your face, like it was almost too much, you know? So I'm glad we are covering it up just a little. Just a little. And then over here, I wanted to do a journal spot. So I wanted to add a journal spot over here. I need to straighten up the edges though. I have them kind of cut wonky. So this is from Journal Spot set number 2. And it's like the flowery one. And I was going to leave it open on the top so that you could stick something in there if you wanted to. So I'm just going to glue the side. You don't have to glue the side if you don't want to. And the bottom. And I kind of wish this was on cardstock because these were already printed off, but it's just on paper, but I think it'll be fine. And then I wanted to add another chipboard piece, and I think I want to do this one. I was thinking about adding something else, but nothing was tickling my fancy, you know what I mean? So I think I'm just going to add this chipboard piece that says Courage on here. And I think I'm going to add it right here. How does that look? So right, so then something can be stuck up under here, which I think is super cute. All right, now let's work on the insert for here. And let's do this side first. I've already got stuff pulled, so I'm just going to grab them. So I got a journal spot. I've got a washi sticker. Whoops, and I got a chipboard piece. It says Dedication, which I just love the color. I love the purple and green combo. So I'm going to glue this down as like a little tuck. as well. So if you wanted to put a photo or a letter or notes or whatever, you can. I'm actually going to scoot it over to the edge. I love doing that anyways. I do. So I was going to stick this washi sticker. It's just gears. On here, kind of like this. And then have this here, right? So having that layered look. I like things done in threes, so having that layered look is really cute. Whoops, I got way too much glue. Just oozing out there. Right, it's simple, but cute. What do I have? I'm just going to use this piece of paper here, like, so you can still stick something up under there if you wanted to add an insert into that little tuck spot. Or not. You can just write if you want to. You know, it's just leaving the option open, I think, is what's important. Okay, so on this side, oh no, I did that wrong. Oh, wait a minute. Can I get it off of there? Okay, hold on. I did it wrong. Don't do that. Everybody stop. I wanted this on the other side. I was just looking at what I have for this side, or what I had left that I had prepared, right? And it's supposed to go on this side. Well, that's okay. It's just a little. All right, let's just flip it over. Do it again. Oh, well, it's okay. And my dedication is crooked. Try it again. There we go. Looks just as good. Looks just as good. See, if you're quick, you can fix little things like that. Right? If you're quick like me, fast like lightning. No, quick like lightning. No, I don't know what the saying is. Well, shoot. Shooty doodles. It's okay. It's all right. Okay. Now flipping it over to the other side. I had this piece that I had trimmed out from the paper, right? The books and the hourglass. And I am going to glue this on here like this and leave it open. And I'll show you what we're going to put in there because I think it's super cute and easy. We're going to do this. I don't know if I should have done that. You could just leave it like that. You could glue the whole thing down if you wanted to as well, if you didn't want to add this next tiny little insert. My glue is coming out pretty thick right now, so it's okay. So yeah, so we're gonna add one more thing, and that is, this is an envelope from the Flip Flop ephemera, and it is just a coffee stained envelope, right? And I just wanted to stick it right. That's why I shouldn't have added the glue to the side there. I just wanted to stick it right inside there like that, and then that's going to be the insert for here. Oh, I forgot to add the tape. Let's see, what's it going to do? Is it going to mess up? No. Okay, good. So it kind of looks like that, which is kind of weird looking now that I'm looking at it. Huh. Should I do something different? Should I try to find a different... should I try to find a different insert or a place for that to go? Because I don't, you know, I didn't want it to look like that. I can always move things around as well. What about this? What about sticking it here? How would that look? No, the 2 hourglass. No, it's the same. No, that's not going to work. Wow. What took me way too long to see that, didn't it? Okay, let's see. What else do I got? Well, I got this one, but again, it's the same thing. This is too big for the pocket. Well, I guess I could always have it this way. It might look a little nicer this way. Yeah, that would work. That's okay. That's okay. That one does not work. I'm just double checking. Okay, so the only other insert besides that one, and I don't want to move that one, I like that one there, that would fit in there would be this one, and it may not be enough contrast. So, alright, we're just going to leave it as is. Just is what it is. I still haven't decided on that one, have I? Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. I wonder if we need to add another insert now. Let me know what you guys think. I really like it. And I would rather this side be showing. But it looks silly with all of that covered and just this part sticking up. And that looks silly as well. Well, I mean, I guess it's not terrible, but okay. All right, quit. Just quit. I can always make another insert and put this somewhere else where I don't know, but yep. I think I'm just gonna leave it for now. Where was I at? Jeez, here we go. I'm gonna go this way. All right. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. I think it looks fine. I might make another one, I may not. We'll see. Well, just depends on how the album progresses. But yeah, I do like that though. I think that's pretty. I like them both. I think they both look fabulous. I think both sides of this look fabulous. I really do like it. All right, you guys, that's all we're gonna do today in today's video. Let me know your thoughts. Give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying these quick little insert videos. And make sure that you are a subscriber to my channel so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.